Straight out the fucking dungeons of rap where fake bitches don't make it back. All guns and no roses. It's the House of Muscle Madness podcast.
Nice.
With ATS and Marc Keys, begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly here.
2 coaches and Mark.
Yep.
Yes. 7th worst coach.
7th worst.
In Edinburgh.
Not even 7th best, just 7th
Yeah,
worst.
7th worst.
I heard that was ranked by Which as well, and they make they do like laundry and stuff.
They do.
What percentage did you get on which?
I don't even know if I'm on Which. I don't think I'm big enough to be on Which.
Probably not. I mean, literally, maybe you are.
I don't think I made Yelp.
we got a message about Yelp.
We had a great interview with Yelp. He came around here and told us about how he could up our ad revenue.
Yeah.
Came around and was like, oh yeah, we could get you an extra 100 people to view your website a month for like 80 quid. I was like, good one. That's like £1 a reach. Fuck off. Facebook better than that.
We could put your ad in the phone book. Oh, good. I'm sure they'll read it in the museum. Thanks very much.
Hello, this is Dorothy from Morningside. I'd really like to come and get fucking sick pumpkin. Are you situated in Gorgie? Do you have anywhere that's not shit? No?
I like to not get stabbed on the way in.
Bye.
I mean, you joke, but there was actually a murder within the first month of us being here in that
I can
tenement
believe
block. Yeah, in that tenement block, some dude stabbed his fiancée to death, and we were like,
Will's mum
"Sweet."
actually knew him.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
actually,
really?
I actually
Yeah.
went on a first aid course, told my mum, she was like, it was actually Tom. I was like, who?
He was a nice dude.
He was actually in our house, literally kicked him out in our house on like first aid Christmas night out and stuff. I was like, oh sweet, nice, no a murderer. Could do a Netflix documentary now, sweet. So, the very, very loosely adhered to topic of the day is managing client expectations in PT and gym and coach life.
Can we maybe just like discuss how to get clients? Because I'd like to know.
Well, okay, step 1, you have to be a coach.
Step 1,
shit.
buy them tons of stuff
Yeah.
and just
Okay.
bribe them.
Cool, yeah, got that.
And then if they try and leave, just call them dickheads and cunts and
Oh,
really
cool.
rude things.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Your
Yeah, that
clients.
sounds like a good marketing plan. I'm on that.
As you say, Will's actually written an article
Yeah.
for a reputable, unlike yourself,
It's an online service.
about
called
lizard men in the industry.
freecams.com.
Yes.
About lizard people.
Lizard people do exist, by the way.
Yeah, 100%. Subterranean lizard people taking over the government. However, what we're trying to stick to make this informative in any way, shape, or form is...
I mean, that's like a byproduct. Maybe that happens, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I just wanted to excuse drink beer personally, so...
So, we could start off with the context of powerlifting, considering it's something we're definitely all familiar
It's
with.
the most boring sport on the planet. Why are we discussing powerlifting?
I don't know about that. It's got to be a more boring sport.
Like checkers?
Is that a sport?
That's a game. You can play. You can play it while smoking a
Is
cigar.
powerlifting even a sport?
Then no.
I
probably
mean,
not.
I think it needs to be competitive, which obviously it's not. It needs to involve physical fitness.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shoelace PB. Got one at one time. Didn't break a sweat.
Shoelace.
I haven't tied my shoelaces in 3 months, that's my PB.
Shoelace at 9.5 RPE. Maybe add another one. Maybe add another lace in me.
No, it's essentially where like reasonable athletic potential goes to die. But
Yeah,
I
managing
don't
client-
think reasonable athletic goes anywhere near powerlifting.
And
maybe
any
it goes through like maybe 2 other sports like
I mean, like, yeah, like
football.
sports.
Yeah, football. Football. Then goes
Football's
down.
not a sport in the UK.
No, I meant like UK
Some of the
football.
fat nerds.
actual
Yeah,
football.
UK football, not fat nerd American football, not gridiron.
Soccer ball.
Gridiron, bro.
We can call it soccer, right?
There's no iron involved at all. There's barely a grid.
Is that for our international audience?
No, I just think that football's so gay we should call it soccer.
No, that's
fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Totally agree.
But yeah,
Play with balls.
I like to play with balls. Scrotums, though, you understand. Just I don't want you to get any misconceptions. I'm talking about scrotums.
Just the
male scroti.
Yeah.
Definitely not anything to do with sport
No.
and running.
No. More of a sexual kind of nature.
That's fair enough. Jock straps are dumb anyway. Who'd wear those? Never wore one playing football. It's fine.
Do you ever have hit in the nuts playing football?
Yes. But that's because I didn't wear a cup, not because I didn't wear a jock strap.
So what's the difference between a jockstrap and a cup?
You put the cup in the jock strap. The jock strap is like the
The
scaffolding.
thong that holds it.
Yeah, it's the
That's dumb.
Well,
kinda.
it may as well be. It's
It doesn't
uncomfy
go
as
up the
fuck.
crack. It just supports around everything else.
The only time I've ever won.
It's like it's like designed by some super insecure dude who was like, it's not gay if it just cups the cheek. It's fine. As long as it doesn't go near the crack, it's not a homo piece of equipment.
As long as it touches balls. That's we agree on that, right?
Yeah.
That was the first rule of the House of Muscle Madness is it's not gay if the balls don't touch.
100%. Or if you don't
100%.
push back.
Well, what if you?
That's rule 2.
Even if it's on a cliff edge, don't.
Is that a rule?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a rule.
I feel like that's not a rule.
That's just because you failed.
Just because you push back.
When you get into, I mean, just,
It's the rhythm.
just want to pull the balls back just to ensure, but then, you know, if they're touching the prostate, maybe not quite tickling the prostate just right. And maybe you want to make sure that they're hitting the spot, you know what I mean?
Fair enough. You need a decent bend on for that as well.
But,
You need one of those like drain cleaner dicks that goes like at an angle.
What, Soulsby doesn't?
No.
Why am I here?
I don't, honestly, I don't know. Like, I mean, we were just sat here talking about client stuff, and you just invaded.
Yeah, we didn't even
Pretty much
invite you.
To talk about scrotums and stuff.
I do like
You just
scrotum.
turned up with beer.
Yeah, brought your own beer, didn't bring it for anyone else.
I mean, you guys are driving, so you wouldn't drink it anyway, so...
It's just super rude, though, isn't it?
And there's also beer downstairs, so you don't really need to.
It's all the way downstairs.
It's far down. Anyway, so what are we discussing here?
Managing client
For the
expectations.
third time.
Yes.
Maybe discussing it, but essentially how you can kind of tread the line between people who you want their money because that's your profession and you need to pay the bills, but you also have to manage their expectations if they think they can be Ronnie Coleman in like 2 months, and you're like, you're not even black.
What if they want to fly?
Well, I mean, you can do that. I mean, depending on.
I mean,
how much
EasyJet
they
do cheap tickets.
Yeah, EasyJet do Skyscanner. I heard it's
Or
pretty
under
good.
their own power, under the power of their own lats.
Then you
Well,
gotta build some wings.
They've got that Rottweiler walk-in syndrome. Too
I
big
know this.
invisible. Yeah, too big invisible Rottweilers. It's a very real disease, Mark.
Imagine lat syndrome is what it's called. That's
Yeah.
what it was called first of all, and that's what it would have been called.
Carrying fridges about.
ILS.
Carrying fridges about. You see a lot of that at the festival. You see a lot of dudes, sufferers,
ILS.
suffering in silence. Fuck, I wish it was in silence. Oh my god. You're walking around in their gym stringers in town, taking up the entire sidewalk with their elbows.
Okay, so how do we make this informative then? Inform all two of our audience.
Oh, two.
I mean, literally, I'm not going to watch it.
So-
You guys.
I'm
no one
editing it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, the edited probably doesn't count as audience.
Ah, it does.
One view.
It's just not like a view.
Sponsored by Dream, whatever that shit is that has something else on Instagram. What the fuck is that? The clothing company.
Oh, there's far too many.
Dream of
Far
you
too
or
many.
whatever. I know Screamer actually bought one of their shirts as well. I was like, oh no, no.
Brilliant.
Like actually like making it a valid thing.
Giacomo.
But Jack.
I mean, come on, for the bigger guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for Freddie Flintoff goes to Giacomo.
Because he's so fat.
Yeah, he's super fat. That Chris. Johnny Vegas was that guy.
Vegas,
Was he not?
he was the guy, man.
Yeah,
He
he's a-
did
that was
large.
the whole- that's
thing.
like the target market. It's
Yeah.
just piss addicts who are fat and their wives hate them.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. I don't have a wife.
Yeah, it's all fine. But yeah.
Can't be mad at you if you don't have one.
I'm totally mad at me.
So have you ever
Yeah, you're
had
right.
somebody who, once you have told them something that's more realistic in terms of expectation, who's left? Who's actually, when you're
Yes.
like, you can't actually deadlift 200 now that you're not doing 100 yet by next month. And they're like, well, fuck you then, I'm going to a real coach, and just leave.
Yeah. It's happens to me all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because he's not a real coach.
I'm not a real coach.
I mean, barring that. I mean, right, hypothetically, if you were actually a coach and somebody left because you couldn't, they didn't get what I think they could get.
I don't know, actually. I sort of have had people that had unrealistic expectations of what is possible,
Yeah.
such as being lean and strong at the same time, and you know, like really lean and really strong and being nutty.
Oh, right.
One's also just not fun.
So like that would come under my normal definition for like maximizing your weight class is essentially like being as lean as is sustainable, either like monetarily or like psychologically, because like yeah, you might be able to get down like another couple % body fat, but if it costs like your entire monthly budget and all of your mental faculties to not like kill yourself getting that lean, is it really worth it to get like the extra muscle?
Especially in powerlifting.
Especially in powerlifting,
Where,
like,
like-
there is no fucking
But
point.
what about when you're like, when
Just
it
be
comes to it's time for deadlift though, and you can deadlift for the singlet down, and look shredded as fuck.
That
Yeah, but
that
you could
is
just-
true.
Does that not make it worthwhile?
But
I
then
mean,
you
I've-
could just deadlift with the singlet down with more weight on the bar.
Yeah,
And
I've
not
heard
look shredded
spontaneous
as fuck.
pregnancies have occurred when that happened.
But you won't be shredded though.
I can get a box of shredded wheat,
Shredded meat.
and then I'm shredded.
Yeah.
Where are your shreds?
Non-existent.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got taken out by the doctor with his appendix.
I want them to be shredded.
No, you
You were!
You used to be a tidy 93, were you not? And then you just got fat.
Well, shredded.
But then
Fat, you got
then,
muscular,
Then
though.
you got hella strong though, so it's fine.
And muscular. Muscular is a good one.
Muscular, yeah. My dog's muscular.
Yeah, it's fat muscular, by the way. In case you're
Keep
wondering
telling
what
them
I'm
that.
saying.
Just for
Good for his,
definition.
it's good for
people.
his self-esteem.
Just for anyone that's going to watch this, I mean,
No one's going to watch this, hopefully.
No.
Otherwise, we won't have careers very much longer.
I don't have really.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
Struggling.
Struggling. Struggle
struggling
bus.
really badly.
Yeah.
Alcoholic.
But yeah, so another good example, having just recently had a bunch of powerlifting competitions that are going on, regardless of whether powerlifting or not is an
You
actual
ran those
sport.
powerlifting competitions.
Oh, I mean the ones currently going
This
on.
big dick.
So, So if you were...
It's not.
No,
we don't need
please
to.
no. Yeah, we don't need that. It's like we're not even 50 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know if I sat on the right sofa here, to be honest.
Totally not.
I mean, I took the uncomfy seat, 1, because it matched my shirt, and 2, because it's not near him.
This was only 6.5%. The next beer is 11.5%.
Oh, you know.
and there's 750 mils of this.
Mark's gonna cook his own gay chicken. He brought it. He brought it for the barbecue tomorrow.
Pre-cooked.
Yeah, pre-cooked. Vacuum
In tin foil.
Yeah, vacuum packed in latex. So it would be essentially, where do you draw the line between...
Shall we... Well, how about we maybe set a frame of reference around talking shit?
Alright, so I was going to set one around a powerlifting competition. So essentially, client X competes in a powerlifting comp. They might not have had the best day ever. They might not have achieved what they wanted to do. Where do you draw the line between essentially people who make excuses for their clients just because they're being shit and they're not, like, in their coaching, bringing out their full potential, let's say, or where there is a valid actual reason for, like, a lack in performance or something else? So something would be like if you essentially, like, got 0 hours sleep and missed your fucking transport and arrived late. Is that, like, a valid reason to underperform? I realise that is just poor planning, but in the grand scheme of things, would it be like, well, yeah, you lifted shit, but I mean, look. I
mean, you just make the best of a bad situation in that scenario. If you come in, you've had 1 hour sleep, and you try to expect to produce the performance that you thought you were going to produce.
Yeah, you're not going to set the world on fire.
I mean, you're just setting yourself up to fail anyway, so I think it's more, from that point of view as a coach, is like readjusting expectations.
Yeah.
Like lightning in the openers, like just try and go 9 for 9, make the best of what you got, sort of thing. Yeah, but ultimately, I don't know about you guys, one thing that fucks me off is when people make any form of excuse.
Yeah,
especially
or
in an internal sport. Like, well,
yeah, you don't need to make excuse, you can just be weak. Like, that's fine. That's
just
entirely okay.
Just acknowledge
it. That's literally almost, there's 2 excuses. I'm weak, or I'm technically shit. Or, well, 3.
Or both.
Or both.
All of you.
All of them.
Yeah. You like yeah, you can have shit sleep, technically on you. You should probably get more fucking sleep. You can technically eat shit, also on you. Like, there's very few variables to manage. Like, compared to actual sport training, where things are like the weather, like fucking like
even
all
then,
kinds of
though,
things.
You don't make excuses though.
Very true. But there's actually rephrase. There's a lot more uncontrollable variables. Like, usually I would just worry about what I can control. Of like, can I control how deep I squat? Yes, should probably do that. Can I control when I eat?
What if it's in there? They give you a red.
Well, then
you take the video.
Then I take out my video and immediately start berating the referees.
Of course,
because they get paid to make better calls, and they're definitely not human. They're all fucking robots.
The table will definitely overturn it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I've done that.
There's definitely.
I overturn all my athletes.
Yeah, again.
I just write them down.
You can. Even if you get, for a start, if you get 1 red and start complaining, you technically passed. So if you're complaining about past lift, you're a fucking idiot. But even if you get 2, you can complain to the international table of judges that doesn't exist at any meet that anyone that watches this is going to go to, so good luck.
But there isn't an international table of judges at the Fife Open?
No, funnily enough, there isn't.
Guys, what the fuck are you running a circus here or what?
Yeah.
I'll be on the phone.
I don't think we should actually even have enough class 1s to run a jury table.
No.
They need to be all class 1s, and they need to unanimously agree with you, and you can't do it if you get 3 reds. They're just like, nah, that was shit. Go away.
That was high. Fuck
Unless you're Son Guerra, in which case, fuck you. You got your lift overturned and you lost your medal. Tough shit. Did you see that at Worlds?
No.
You got fucking... I think he got first place, and then a bunch of other people were like, you serious? Like, you passing that shit? And the table were like, nope, red one. Red pill immediately.
What was that shit with Jezza? Up at the Worlds, he was getting... They were working in the squat command because his knees weren't locked or something like that in the supers.
Yeah. That's...
And they overturned the same decision like 3 times.
Yeah, they need to...
It's not race.
Like, I mean, when you get to knees that are the size of, like, third world people, like, you need to fucking just get your shit. Like, they're trying to make super heavy squat on a 20 kilo bar as well. That's dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Give them a 30 kilo bar. Just let them use it for the 120 pluses.
I just don't get why it's an issue. Why does changing the bar weight make a difference? Apart from you might have to do some more maths.
Just moving more of the weight onto the actual bar rather than in plates.
What they're
literally fucking... Yeah, exactly. Like, people like that probably half die, like, trying to walk that shit out because it's fucking going everywhere. Blaine Sumner's about fell over trying to walk out that equip squat. Obviously, equip lifting doesn't count, but like,
yeah, obviously.
He's just about died trying to walk that thing out. It's like, why just let them have one? Like, what's difference is it going to make? They're going to make more ridiculous gains. Oh no, your sport's going to look cooler-ish.
Not really.
It's going to attract to far more people.
Let's be honest. Like everyone literally goes to watch Worlds. Like, that's the only thing anyone watches with any earnest.
And the Supers. Well, if we're going to talk about it, really.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Really, we're here to watch Ray.
Yeah,
basically. That's why we're here.
Yeah. Ray and Jezza.
Yeah.
Squat absolutely.
And then when squats over, just switch it up.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Unless you got Big James Henderson.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Shirt the sheriff.
For bench.
Bench wonder the world.
I don't think he'd be benching the IPF.
No, I don't think
He
so.
did.
He
Really?
did.
Yeah.
When?
Does he now?
He's the all-time record holder, I think, in IPF.
Same year as Eddie Cohen was competing. IPF, 100% now.
I don't know if James ever got popped. I think James was natural.
Yeah, I was about to say, getting popped and like getting tested are very different things.
Yeah.
It's just an IQ test though, so.
Oh, 100%. That's why the Lily Bridges are all gone. They're fucking 14-page ebook in 3 different fonts with 10 pictures.
It's a colour by number.
It's so
60 bucks.
strong.
60 bucks, bro.
You colour your way to a full program.
Yeah.
Bench day. Use green crayon for the outside.
That's probably it. I haven't even read it, but fuck me that. Saying that, I've seen it online.
I don't think
I wasn't
they're
going to
gonna
pay for it. They legitimately wanted like 30. I can't remember if it was like 60 bucks for
More than nothing.
more money than there were, more dollars than there were pages. in the
Anything
book.
more than them paying me to read that shit.
Yeah.
More than it's
More dollars than there were pages in the book. That's not
Actually,
even a
no.
joke.
If it's $30, it was $2.
Regardless of how many of those pages are pictures of them,
$2 for every page.
it worked out something like that.
That
Like,
includes the front cover.
I would barely even pay that for someone who I legitimately liked. Like, I think that was kind of overpriced, unless it was huge.
Have you seen the size of Eric's straps though?
Oh, true. That's very
To
true.
be fair though, yeah, if there's a photo of them in the book,
Trapzilla.
does that not add pages?
No, it doesn't.
Like,
Not
adds like
by
a
proxy.
3D
Yeah,
page.
you don't get Wilkes based on traps. Yeah.
Pop up there.
Oh, see, that's a market right there. Pop up
early.
powerlifting training groups. Just
Oh, there's Eric Senior.
popping in that. Popping
He's
in.
actually
Oh,
only
no.
34, but he's been doing gear for so long. He looks like he's 75.
I heard Louie Simmons is only 28. Imagine that, a fucking pop-up powerlifting program. That'd be great. You watch some guy in a stringer vest, like, sat, like, looking at a pop-up in a book. Just sat brooding over a pop-up book and on a bench, just like, sixes, excellent. There's a little, like, interactive spin wheel in the page to, like, work out what week he's on, and it just pops up little other things that show him what sets and reps to do. Don't know, but we need to delete this footage immediately and just sell that, like, 100%. That would make tons of money.
That, and then you can do like a little like push-pull tab that shows you the technique.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a little pop-up squat guy, and you just pull it, and it's a guy like going up and going down. Amazing.
So you got one for IPF and one for multiply.
Yeah,
But it was not working.
Yeah, that's
He's not bending his knees. No, that's multiply. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
It was
fine.
working.
That counts.
Weighted knee bend counts as squat. 100% can work.
This one's on dynamic effort. Gonna use bands, gonna use jeans, bands, jeans.
Only double-digit sets, never a single-digit. Always accumulate volume through sets.
10 sets, 2 bands, jeans, bench jeans, use box, bands, jeans.
So many NFL combine guys added like 10 seconds to their 40. So I heard just doing bad.
I did 10 seconds to the 40.
Yep.
Why would you want to add 10 seconds to
Oh,
the
just
40?
because it doesn't fucking work.
But
You got slower, it's so bad.
10 seconds.
Yeah, no, because they don't. They
40,
don't
40 miles?
Yeah, 40. They're all linemen. It's only them that train at Westside. Also, they don't run. Louis doesn't make them run because that's how you train running.
You can't get.
You can't get faster
You don't get
running
fast
by running.
producing, getting better producing.
Specificity isn't
Oh,
a fucking
no,
thing
no,
in
no,
sports. Let's calm down.
Of course not. You get fast doing this side.
I made the best gains in American football by playing golf on the weekends. 100%. Maximal effort rotations for reps. 18 reps. Hole in one every course.
Right, boys. Today's maximum effort practice.
Maximum effort seated. Good morning.
That looks thick, Mark.
I think it is quite thick.
You got a
We're
spoon?
talking about the beer.
We were talking about the beer.
Is it
right
thick
now.
with 2 C's and no K?
This is an Ardbeg BA Imperial Stout. Probably the only interesting thing that's happening right now.
It's the only interesting thing about this whole podcast.
Yeah, I mean that and the amazing logo provided to us by George Fell.
Yep, shout out to Big George Fell.
Top lad.
Thanks, Big George Fell. I don't know you, but thanks.
Yeah, top lad.
Thanks.
Top
Want
Photoshop.
to try the deliciousness?
Oh, why not?
Yeah, if there's any dumb photos of my dog getting photoshopped, 100% George Fell. He sent me one of my dog as an emoji the other day. It was amazing.
I don't usually like stout, but that's quite
Relax.
lovely.
Really? Why?
Huh?
Why not?
It'll ruin the gains, bruh.
Yeah, all the protein synthesis I'm not
His
getting.
metabolism will just die.
Oh, I see. Will he die?
Yeah, no, because his beta oxidation of fats will keep him going.
God, that sounds so legit as well. It's amazing. See, this is the reason cunts sell ebooks.
See, this is why a little knowledge is fucking
Oh,
dangerous.
that's fucking delightful.
It's nice. That's what I'm saying. I don't like stout, and even I was like,
Is it like
Have
coffee
you
or
done a
chocolate or
precision
what?
nutrition course? Is that why you're so smart?
no. I've done
Precision nutrition
done a natural course and went to university.
Did a 1 week online course from someone fitness.
Here's a question: does anyone actually have the reps 3?
Reps 3, no. I've got my level 3.
I read it. Who was it?
I've got a level 3. I
There's a
immediately
guy-
was like, reps want me to pay them to pay more money to reps-based courses to keep my rep certification, so people will think I'm legit. Sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, I read a post by someone who's like the life of a PT that at the moment is like average life expectancy 6 months. Does the reps course, figures out reps is a money making scheme. Quits reps.
My interracial postnatal level 4. Oh my god, it cost me 10 grand. Reps,
also,
please notice me.
Did you notice the British powerlifting coaches course was like £75?
Oh my god,
it's now a reps affiliate. It's £375.
Holy shit!
For the level 1, man. The level 1's apparently just like this is a squat to depth.
Yeah. How fucking hard can it be? Like the refs course doesn't even have any how to judge depth. No, that might explain a lot. To be fair, you don't actually have to understand the rules of how stuff is.
Well, no, you have to understand the rules, but there's no like practical side of the test.
Yeah, I think that
would seem quite important.
I know.
No, you're wrong.
There isn't.
Okay,
sadly.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Mark.
I don't know about rational. I don't know about the
I'm not a coach. I'm not a judge. What the fuck am
I? Just a bloke drinking beer.
Barry the
Fair enough. I'm having enough of that.
Barry the blender.
I could be Barry.
Could you?
Probably not.
Alright, so the class 1, because of what I think is because for the national level course, I'm pretty sure you do, like you have to practical, like you actually have to ref a comp and get assessed while doing it, do you know?
Yeah, so like for the shitty divisional one, you just turn up and
you just get your
study and you get your cards and that. But then to take the national one, you have to ref a certain amount of things.
I know that as the higher you get up, you
actually... Surely powerlifting comes!
Yeah.
I'll ref the football game of the weekend! That goal wasn't deep enough!
Who knows? I mean,
red!
The way it's looking at the moment is...
red light.
just like sitting...
I don't think you have enough, you only get one. I
just sitting in the middle of the pitch on a chair, just like... Giving out red cards.
Yeah, red cards.
The way it's going at the moment, me and Will won't be refs in like a year and a half time because we don't.
Because we never get an opportunity to ref and shit. Yeah, we need to actually do some refing.
Sitting on the table, fucking MC.
Just tape the red light to the fucking button. That's all you need.
You laugh. I almost had to do that in the last comp.
Literally ref
like 3 refs pulled out on the week, so I was like, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to MC and fucking ref at the same time. Which I mean, amazing.
And then go over a big squat. Not deep enough.
That's the other one. We wanted to add fucking buzzers.
Yeah.
So if you got 3 red lights, you just got the like
the family fortune no buzzer.
Oh, wait till they've got buzzers.
Yeah, no, it'd be great.
Yeah, no, those are fucking obnoxious. Oh my god.
Although the only thing is, if I was in control of the buzzer, it wouldn't matter if people got white lights. But Dean would never not hear the buzzer.
Too attractive. Got too nice haircut.
Obviously, you see.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, what the fuck were we even talking about? I don't know.
I think we were talking about managing clients' education. I think we were talking about
we actually tried to drag it back.
Nah, I don't think so. It's just talk. This is not a conversational podcast, which means we just talk about shit, so deal with it.
I think we talk about shit with... there's a question at some point that might get answered, but it also might not.
Potentially.
Maybe to try to get anywhere near the topic was talking about... We had a scenario about a client, like...
Yeah, but I don't think that was really that...
Powerlifting thing.
I don't think that was... You were talking about, like, managing expectations on comp day, but is that actually the question?
It's just general expectations.
What's the most ridiculous thing that a client's ever asked of you in your tenure?
One dude who benched 50 wanted to bench 100, like, within 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do that. Call yourself a coach?
Yeah, no, right.
Or using D-ball?
I mean you say bench, but if we kind of did the 2-man row bench, the 2-man effort, it probably would happen, but like we'd have to program it on my lat day, and then it'd be fine. Back day.
Yeah.
100%.
Every day's back day.
Does that know how chest and back works, though?
Yeah,
like the dude benches whilst you work out your back. Yeah.
Imagine that's the format for a push-pull comp. You get a bro to like help you out, and it's a 2-man lift. Like 2
Did I tell you?
Literally not enough plates. We're world record, 400 kilos. That's all you, bro. All you.
I was gonna take the pitch for the push-pull when everyone turned up, set it up for squat.
Yeah, just see what people did. Just don't bring the bench. You're like, well, it's a leg push.
Do it that in a barbell row. I just watch people fucking lose their shit.
Henley row, keep your back down.
It has to be a minimum chest angle.
Just the shit that would ensue from me setting it up for squat and be like, well, it's a push. What are you on about? we don't do bench.
Yeah,
this is fuck.
I mean, it's insinuated push. Specify what?
Bar at the floor, count deadlifts and just like red. It's a row, you dumbass.
can't think of it. Like, it was super mad. Some people, like, weight loss is the one that loads of people get. Of like,
I think people just like weight loss magically happens.
Yeah, they can drop a stone in a month or something because it happened when they did Slimming Scotland or Scottish Slimmers or some other pish. Like, that'll be.
I mean, to be fair, I did hit my target of losing 7 kilos in a week.
Yeah.
I mean, that was too little fat, right?
Yeah, for having a surgery.
Well, it was also surgery, so...
It was a part appendix, part fat. Those appendix gains, especially when swollen.
It was appendix plus morphine for a week.
It was a really drastic way to get more Wilkes points.
Drugs,
You're not nigh anymore, then?
No.
Well, it was morphine.
I mean, were you ever nigh?
No.
More the question.
No. I took a steroid inhaler once for asthma.
T-ball. Active ingredients: testosterone and efforting.
I mean,
T-ball, Anavar, Trenbolone.
That's how it works, right? It just makes your lungs.
I've got a TE, man.
Yeah.
Just makes your lungs jacked. That's how it works.
The vape pen. Dick. Done. There's actually an amount that you can take a salbutamol to ping a test.
Yeah, but it also
you literally have to use an entire. I think you have to use 2 entire inhalers if they're like 250 charges. You have to use all 500 in like a 24-hour period.
What's the performance enhancement though?
None.
Absolutely none.
Like the lack of oxygen because you're just filling your lungs with fucking inhalant stimulants.
It was actually something we legitimately looked into at uni, was if inhaled salbutamol did anything, or even ingested in pill form. The answer is no.
To training. No.
To training or competition.
Nah.
So cunts would take salbutamol and then like sprint within like a few minutes or whatever. Did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Unless the median.
Unless you start the race by having an asthma attack.
Yeah. Unless the control group is someone having an asthma attack, and then you're like, dramatic performance increase, didn't die. We had the control group not have asthma, and they're dead.
Not serving a 4-year ban. They're not dying of an asthma attack.
Yeah, they're serving a ban. Currently competing in the post-mortem division.
It's like
the Masters 10 age group. Should be Masters 6 feet under.
6 feet under.
What if they died a junior?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Who cares?
Senior, you'll have to be buried 5 feet.
Sure, no one really does care
as
about
long as
junior
you die big, Diana Ball, then you're fine. Fuck, that's a t-shirt as well, isn't it?
What?
Die big, die young, Diana Ball.
Yes, it is.
That's a great t-shirt.
That
could be the first House of Muscle Madness merchandise.
It's already a t-shirt though.
Fuck, those are like Iron Asylum t-shirts. Mind that company that made 6
I still got them, yeah.
and just went out of business. Do you ever see those Iron Asylum stuff?
It was like Train Insane or remained
so
the same.
good.
Like the fucking stereotypical.
Yeah, it was so.
But it had like some fucking like mutant looking motherfucker, like obviously bigger than.
Oh yeah, it was all about the gear and stuff, but it was
like,
fucking great. The shirts were really cool.
My favourite t-shirt was the Breakfast of Champions. It's got like a syringe on it. Oh, that's a good one.
It's just a photo of Dean.
We're gonna have to get him on the next one just so he can slate all of us.
He's not nigh, let's be honest. I mean, look, you see the cunt. He's not nigh.
He's genetically modified at birth.
Yeah, genetically modified.
He's actually one of the X-Men.
I feel like his haircut never changed.
X9.
X9.
What's your superpower? Thank you. Pretty good superpower.
Clen butter oil is my superpower.
I eat Clen and I train hard.
Yeah. It's tremendous.
One of the best ones.
Tremendous.
There
was nigh.
100% stealing that from Screamer's Instagram. All credit.
What, tremendous?
Yeah, saw it there first. You seen the new British powerlifting stuff for British? Is like they've got
the Hodor.
Yeah,
fucking
Bojord. Bojord.
Yeah,
Jord
for the British men, he's just like advertising. It's like Hodor, you hold the door for you. It's a photo of Jord superimposed onto Hodor.
Yeah,
brilliant.
It is good.
I've actually got some pretty sick t-shirts for the men's classic.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like, also, you want to go in the Game of Thrones theme, but it's got all men must lift on it.
That is pretty cool,
super
actually.
Sad that I didn't use that as both the Powerlifter and Game of Thrones.
Well, you can trademark it anyway.
That's true. I'll just go use it, steal it.
Oh, do it.
It's finally using people
we've
that
got,
are,
yeah,
like,
we've got the bro science
to...
slapped on a big banner because it's funny. Like 50% science, 50% magic, 100% results. Bro science.
Such a good t-shirt.
That dude has the best t-shirts in fitness, 100%. Like no one.
What's the
Martin
one with
Luther
Donald
King
Trump on
gains
it?
by any means necessary. Donald Pump. Yeah.
Donald Pump.
Make
Fucking
America,
amazing. Like
make
two
America,
massive, like 100-pound dumbbell.
Make America swole again.
Yeah.
That's great. What the fuck? We all ordered one for the keg team.
Yeah.
What was Jason? Jason one had date what was it? Established.
Yeah.
Like 19 whatever. It's like still bigger than you. Dated since birth.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's fucking rad.
And then the Ross got the fucking Swobraham Lincoln one.
Swobraham Lincoln.
Yeah, I think he got the Martin Luther King one. The gains
did
by
he?
any means necessary. Yeah, that was good.
I mean,
but yeah, the mint fade was sick. Not bringing it back.
so what's the crack with the mint fade? Like,
Every year I dye my hair a stupid
mint.
colour because some of my relatives are getting a bit kind of on the edge of mental illness, and it's funny when I pitch up with a random hair colour.
So it's just to troll your relatives.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, my mum has like mad hair colour. She's totally insane.
It was funny. They had the same.
Okay,
They had like that was the same hair colour. Like I usually just match her whatever she's going for, and at that point it was fucking solid turquoise.
So you go to the same hair stylist as Jen Bugger, who doesn't train.
No, she does copy my style though, 100%.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah. Absolute style word.
100%.
Oh god. Yeah, where did we leave off? On something about Clen.
I mean, just eating clean and treading hard, bro.
Oh yeah.
And
it's a lifestyle.
I never give up. Oh, fucking bro science merch. You see all the line of stuff he did for the colleges?
Yeah.
Like
Ohio State Buckeyes and stuff.
Honestly, he's got to be one of the funniest guys. Man.
But that also must have made him such bank.
Oh yeah, no, he's
there's
fucking
100.
minted.
Every one of those places will have at least 2 frat houses who are like, yes, buy like 20, all of them, just buy them all.
Even just on his YouTube views alone, he's
the damn.
So funny.
What was the original one with him with Jenna Marbles in it? When he was talking about his like taking. It's like I got 2 tickets, like to the single world, aka the Thunderdome. It's like I got 2 tickets, one for you and one for your emotional baggage. It's fucking grim. Talking about single girls eating bagels and stuff.
Bagels are delicious.
Too many carbs. Keto's the way to go.
See,
I'm joining the war on carbs.
War on carbs. Casually.
No fucking ice cream for you then, Mark, or beer.
Casually Mark Bell's bench. Never again.
I mean,
where's that carb-free beer?
It's carb-free beer, obviously.
Oh, right.
I mean,
is it
hops,
vegan?
Yeast, wheat, no carbs in here.
How early do you have to get up to milk the almonds, though? That's the real question.
You're going to milk my almonds?
No. I mean, you've kind of given the game away by saying almonds instead of like chestnuts or something. That's probably not
I mean, can you just milk my prostate instead then?
No. Not
is that
qualified.
like, is it milkable?
Totally
I do have small girl hands, so they would fit.
I mean,
well, the whole
your fist will fit my ass.
Just go like the full Tom Daly.
You can literally get wrist deep in me, like it's someone has before.
For medical reasons.
Oh, no,
obviously medical.
Obviously,
reasons. You had to cough and everything. 100%. He had a lab coat.
That's how he used to put the tread.
I'm coming.
Just spurting out fumes.
Like a fire hose.
That's the only reason zinc supplements sell. Like everyone's like, oh, it helps me sleep, bro. It helps recovery. You're like, nah, you just want to like do porn star loads. That's all you want them for. Just like absolute painter's radio, some bird's face. Just like that's all it's used for.
My protein, pineapple flavored whey.
Who was it? I remember it.
Something like a fire hose.
That's it. Pineapple zinc supplements.
Done.
That's another one.
Right,
we
there we go.
Things. Yeah, we got. Then we got the pop-up lifting book as well. 100%.
Oh shit!
The Lillibridge pop-up.
We got reading material.
This is like 3. This is. We need to delete all of this. Like, everyone will be stealing these fucking ideas.
Mark, just edit it out.
Yeah, just edit it out. Release it later.
I've already edited it. That's already gone.
Once we've copied it all, it's fine. We'll get the copyrights done. The pop-up book of gains.
It's going to be a colour by number.
Co-authored by ATS and Marc Keys. We 100% need to do that. How much do you think it would cost to get a pop-up book made? If we
Too
put
much.
100%.
Too much.
No, fuck that. We could even do it for like.
What do you mean, fuck that?
No, we could do it. We could do it for charity or some shit. 100%.
Just to have the multiply squatter who doesn't bend. Just for that. It's broken. No, it's perfectly fine, sir.
It's working as intended. Working as intended. It's just shit.
Is it just 5x5 as well?
Yeah,
that's the program.
That's
just
the program.
5x5.
It's 5x5. You turn the little wheel that gives you your numbers for the. It's just all 5s. All 5s.
Here's your periodized yearly routine, sir.
Yeah,
week
5s.
1, 5x5. Week 2, 5x5. Week 3, 5x5. I think I can see.
Then it's like week 7. It's just like a straight like 3x1.
That's a real question we need to answer: is why does nobody ever do 4s?
5x4s. I do 4s.
Just 4x4s.
I do 4x4s like all the time.
Off road.
Yeah, I know, but that's because you actually know what you're doing. I mean, actually, why does no one just be like, what? If 5x5's good, 4x4 might be.
Well, surely 10x10's better. German volume method.
Thanks,
Thanks, Charles.
You also might die.
Yeah, you also might die.
I like cardio.
I don't think I've ever managed 10 sets of 10 ever.
Charles Poliquin has. He's still alive.
Oh yeah, that's cool. He also eats
fucking big
he also eats
strength
steak and
fight.
eggs and thinks it's fucking revolutionary. Like he's the only cunt who ever fucking ate that. Very good. Have you
actually seen his fish oil protocol?
You're like, oh, very good, old man.
His what?
Have you seen his fish oil protocol?
No, I've actually not read anything
fish
from
oil
him in about
protocol.
6 years.
How many fish does he like?
It's
how
like
much?
fucking 20 grams of EA a day or some shit.
Holy shit.
It's utterly ridiculous.
I thought there was something that came out that essentially if you did, you could essentially like overdo that. Like you could overcook that hardcore. Like if you go like
Probably do it.
mad on DHE and DHA or whatever the fuck it is.
Become a
I mean, we're not nutritionists. I mean, I think it's pretty clear we're not nutritionists.
I mean, like, no,
I think you can tell, Mark.
I would trust anyone who's a nutritionist, dietitian maybe. Mike Israel probably, definitely, although he's a fucking android as well, another robot.
So if you have too much, you just become like a fish.
Him and Greg Knuckles are
Pretty
androids. Don't trust them.
You join Kanye West with your fish sticks.
Gay fish, yeah. Fish dick. I fucking love that episode. That and the Tom Cruise pack and fudge one, who are like, peng. But yeah, 100%. Make a pop-up book. People will buy it. See, if we get put in an order like 50 units, guarantee we'll sell all of those.
And that would
Mark
be
Bell
Mark.
can sell 4,000 slingshots in a year. We can sell 50 pop-up books, taking the piss out of little babies. 100%. 100% I think we can do.
I mean, that would definitely sell.
Yeah, people would buy that for the jokes. Just like a
Loads.
pop-up, yeah. I don't know how much would we fucking cost?
You'd have to call it a compendium though.
The lifting compendium.
Or like a modus
Gains
operandi.
compendium.
You can get you can get Ripto in there, you get Louie in there, you get the Little Bridge.
What are you on
in there.
about? Louis knows everything.
Yeah, Westside works, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Do you not squat with bands?
No.
How many band pull-up bars do you need to bench 600 pounds? The infinite
0.
question.
X.
Yep, X. X equal to 0. Fuck. Well, who else could we get in it? Little Bridge. Fucking... Jason Blaha, 100%. Fucking...
Blowhole.
Who?
Jason Blowhole.
Oh, just blow.
It's like
Paul
Black.
Quinn, obviously. Paul Check, that's another one that could go in there.
Oh, check. Oh my god.
He's fucking great. Mate, he
What
doesn't
a
warm up.
cunt.
Leopards don't warm up.
Oh, fucking Super D.
Super D.
Oh,
Get a
yeah.
fucking bow tie in
Yeah,
there.
big Super D.
What even is that shit?
Something to sell to idiots.
I'm gonna sell
Oh,
you...
this
I'm
is
sell
gonna hold you to
Or the-
scapular retraction. How about you just retract your fucking scapula?
Or-
No, Super Dude, give me
Or
this.
the fucking body tempering thing.
Oh, the fucking bow tie! I forgot.
Yeah, the fucking
The
like
band folded in half around your
they're
shoulders.
like, oh, you're into a little bit of S&M.
That's like mental Hiroshima happening
Oh,
there.
you mean my shoulders have been sit back?
Oh, no.
Wow. Oh, thanks, Super Dude.
I didn't just warm up by, doing a bit of scapula movement.
Yeah,
Who
sweet.
fucking knows?
Yeah, and then the body tempering where you roll. Like,
Considering fucking scap,
100 kilos over you.
depression is like the biggest fucking problem. Retraction's what everyone does great. Everyone walks around like fucking shrug. Living the shrug life.
But then, if you don't live the shrug life, how will people
Then
know
rip
that
a
you have traps?
supraspinatus like right in half and you're like, wonder why. Don't know why my shoulders hurt so much.
But you won't look like you've
Bro,
got
you
the
need to
neck
relax.
gains if you don't.
That's true.
Gotta have trap.
You need neck gains for powerlifting. Those and calves, I heard they're really important.
Yeah.
So how
That's
many?
why. That's why you're shit. You've got no calves.
Yeah. Girl calves.
Is that why? I've got no calves.
Oh,
Shit.
relative
I mean,
to
I'm
the,
shit
rel-
coach, but
relative.
okay.
I don't even have calves. I have veal. Like,
I mean,
kept in the dark.
You can get
and
fucking
proven.
extra smalls on.
Kept in
SPD
the-
extra
kept-
smalls get on
kept in
them.
the dark.
yeah, it's because he's got no legs.
Eventually.
None at all.
Basically,
No calves,
no.
no quads,
He
no
just got
hands.
No,
Nothing.
like I
Literally
just
none.
used to.
He's got an ACL and that's it.
Yeah,
I mean,
just-
has he?
I have,
think
one,
so.
I have one meniscus
Just one.
left. I used to just deadlift
One
my squats.
ACL
6
piece.
deadlifts, 3 benches. That's how my meets used to go. Hinge for life. Just triple down, bro. Just triple down on what you're good at.
Yeah,
Gary
get one
Vee
thing.
says it's
Do it
fine.
all the time.
Gary Vee knows a lot about powerlifting.
He does a lot about powerlifting.
Exactly. Just triple down on what you're good at. If that's hinging, then you just fucking deadlift your squat.
Hinge away.
Hinge away.
There's more.
But then you won't hit depth, so you have to compete in the SPF.
Yeah. Obviously change to GPC.
The Southern Powerlifting Federation just.
Obviously not the Scottish Powerlifting Federation, which is
Yeah,
Well, that's
ironically
actually
the same acronym
actually
as the one we
technically
apparently not a thing.
no,
Yeah.
it's technically called the SPA. It's the Scottish Powerlifting Association.
because
Call yourself a coach, do you?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
No, you don't.
I've never once. I think I've explicitly said that I'm not a coach on any occasion
Yeah,
on this podcast.
Just
the
a
fact
bloke.
that I'm the 7th worth coach, not coach in Edinburgh.
that's fair enough.
I'm now confused whether you're a coach or not.
Well,
If you're
I'm
the
the worst.
seventh worst coach,
Maybe it's
but
a
not
spectrum.
coach.
But Coach stroke not.
So you're the
You need
seventh
to-
worst individual that
I'm definitely on the spectrum.
colours in books with programs.
Maybe coaching is not so much a binary as a spectrum. Maybe he's not a cis coach like everyone else.
Put it
Like,
on the
that
truth.
is the acronym of his business. So
Yeah.
maybe he is. Cis.
I identify as a coach,
You're
but I don't have the
cisgender.
equipment to be
the equipment.
a coach.
You're non-binary
So you
coach.
don't have a
Yeah.
pen.
I don't have a,
No
It's
pen.
bad that I know those technical
Okay.
definitions.
Yes.
Cisgender shitlord that you are.
That's because you're an SJW
Yeah, 100%.
And a lizard.
and a lizard.
I write
SJW
I
lizard.
write a wolf dream blog and everything. What is that fucking meme? Like, on every levels except physical, I am a wolf.
Yeah. It's just some fucking nerd. The dude who thinks he's like a leopard, he's jumping around like
Oh
stones
yeah,
and
that's
shit.
so good. Man, the leopard feels. He's literally running around in his Vibrams or whatever it is, like jumping around. But then
He's got a little fucking like wolf hat on
yeah,
or some shit.
because he's a total nerd, he gets super out of breath like immediately. Like leopard cardio lacking, so lacking. That would be a good one. See if we got a client who was like wanted to be a furry or like wanted to get leopard.
I mean, that
because
really
they
does come into
identify
like
as a
you know
leopard.
the unreal expectations versus
No,
reality.
100%. That's real.
I mean, you can definitely become a furry quite easily. All you need is a butt plug with a tail on it.
Yeah, there you go. Easy done.
Get one off
Furry
Mark.
cat. Yeah.
I mean, I do have a few.
They probably spin as well. But
Get some spinners.
put a spinner on it. No joke though, that would be the best client ever. See if someone was like writing a program, be like, "What are you programming for? Being a leopard." Done.
Well, so
I'm
step
going
one.
to refer to the
So step one,
expert
becoming
on
a
this
supple
one,
leopard.
Dr. Kelly Starlet. You could take the floor on this one.
Oh, big K-star.
Yeah,
K-Star.
K-Star's my homeboy.
How to overcomplicate warming up for a year and then produce a massive book and become a millionaire by Kelly Starlet.
Yeah. I mean, he's also a doctor, so
Doctor of what?
I don't know.
I don't know. Being leopards, a doctor of leopards.
Doctor of leopardology.
Leopardology, that's what it is.
Stretchology. Stretchology and leopardology.
He's doing the whole standing desk thing as well for like 4-year-olds now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he started
Oh,
like
they're implementing
standing
Why,
desk.
why do 4-year-olds
Oh,
on desk?
I mean, mate,
The-
4-year-olds.
That too, yeah.
4-year-olds was maybe an exaggeration, but like preschool in America, like standing desks.
that's
they,
kind of the
They don't
same
have a why do they have a desk anyway? They should be fucking eating.
it's like they like
playing
fidget
with
and shit,
Play-Doh
but
and
if they're
shit.
on a standing desk, they, I don't know. They
Probably
pay-
World's
because they
their
don't.
desk.
Probably because they
Never
don't want to be at a desk learning bullshit about 1060, not 1066, 1860,
That's about
whatever it
Hastings.
is.
Oh, who cares?
It's that fucking car insurance advert.
Yeah,
It's-
1066.
Yeah, that gets stuck in my head. Like best branding.
Well, 1066 also matters because the UK, but America, who cares?
Oh yeah,
Well,
America wasn't even
their
a thought
country
by
wasn't
then.
a thing,
I mean,
but
they're
Country's still on
fucking. Whenever Christopher Columbus genocided all the Indian people and took over America, wherever that happened, that's what they learn about. 100%.
He just accidentally got them all ill. With
Yeah, he didn't genocide them, it was polio.
Yeah, not a blanket for
which
smallpox.
they gave them through blankets.
Yeah,
Here, guys, here's the blankets. Well, thanks.
getting really itchy all of a sudden.
Now we're dead.
Oh, now we're all
Yeah,
dead.
everybody dead.
Shit!
Also, we killed all the native wildlife because they're tasty. Good luck.
I mean, they were tasty.
They have big wings. They still sell them occasionally at football games.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah,
That was a
they're
joke, by the
big.
way. That was a joke.
Yeah,
What, they're big or the...
That's the
Buffalo's
Buffalo's a
a
big wing.
I know. It's not that they're made in Buffalo, New York.
Is that actually
Well, they're not all made of
Yeah,
buffalo.
that's legitimately took me ages
That's
to figure that out. I was like, because I was like, well, they're obviously not from Buffalo because buffalo don't fly. Like science.
Do you know that?
Black science, man. Sometimes the universe don't be how it is, but it do. Neil deGrasse Tyson is my homeboy.
He's
So
awesome.
good.
I love Neil deGrasse
I was so tempted to buy his audiobook, but then I realized it was like a credit for 8 hours, and I was like, nah, bruv, sorry.
But if he's reading it, he's pretty cool.
But it's 8 hours. If it was like 12, I would swing it.
Well, like, it could be an hour and change your life like this podcast. But, you know,
I mean, to
it'll
be
change
fair,
your- it'll
this
change your life
podcast
from negative.
might change your life. However, I don't know if it's like a positive change your life.
Oh hell no! It's like the anti-Samaritan.
Oh, no. What?
I'm changing it to HIV positive.
HIV positive.
Or it'll change your life because it's like, well, at least I'm not retarded as those.
Those guys.
Oh, sir, I'm not just positive.
I'm HIV positive.
Go on, you can take it away from me! Why?
Not only you watch South Park in this room, Mark.
How many bars do you think they got in California way? Maybe 2, maybe 3 bars?
Oh, lifting memes. Speaking of lifting memes, when do you think Ziz is going to come back from the dead?
Never, he's dead. Get over it.
2018, comeback. I think it's a thing.
I heard he competes in the SPF.
No one's that
And
stressed.
it's cheap. Z's not only doesn't squat to death, but I don't think Z's ever squatted.
He squatted to death. On a Thai hooker in that sauna. He definitely just dehydrated.
Oh yes, clenbuterol, cocaine stunning. Nothing bad can happen.
definitely wasn't just getting off his nuts on cocaine, just banging rails and hookers. And
I mean, he didn't have a long life, but he had a pretty good life.
It's
like that kid that tried to surf Hurricane Irma. Fucking dude went out.
You see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Tried to go full Bodie and just go like chasing the wave.
Man,
chasing the wave.
You get 5 waves,
Like,
brother.
I mean, they
all goes
also
well until you're fucking drowning.
they also robbed banks and got loads of money that way. I think he missed out a crucial point in the plan. His 4-point plan missed out the rob banks, surf ... profit.
You just went just
Straight to
surf.
two. Yeah,
Die.
Yes, straight up surf. Hurricane. I mean, if he'd made it, that would have been the coolest story for him. He'd literally never buy a beer again. If he was the kid that surfed Hurricane Irma and lived.
I mean, he's still never going to buy a beer again.
Yeah, very true.
I mean, either way, he's never buying a beer. You come out of this, you're a hero. You come out, you're a hero, but you're dead.
Yeah.
You're a dead hero.
You're Mar.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. in piranhas. It's totally illogical. They don't even live in the US. Sorry. Anyway.
I mean, that's obviously a huge issue.
It's actually illegal in Florida to own piranhas. I would know.
Is it?
I used to have them. There's actually... I used to keep
You're
them.
such a badass.
I know, right?
When I grew up, I wanted to be you.
What do you mean you grow up? You're like 50.
I know,
Shut your
motherfucker.
fucking mouth.
Motherfucker, you look...
I don't have a beer right now, so I don't look 50. Just put that out.
No. You did some heavy baiting switch on your website, though. Of you with your 20-year-old nice friend. It's like, this is the coach you'll get. It's like, no, it fucking isn't. That's pre-Iraq.
That was 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Good one.
That was before I started coaching Tasman.
yeah, that's pre-Vietnam. That's pre-Vietnam.
That's before that bitch started dropping deadlifts.
Yeah.
That's
What are you doing? Grab the gnarly! Grab the gnarly!
Oh, God. That's pre-Agent Orange, Mark.
Yes.
Before Vietnam, when the bombs dropped. It's like the ominous intro of but then the wolves came.
I've had enough wolf dramas in my life. Thank you very much.
Why, you used to be a furry wolf?
No, just...
That's an interesting one. Have you ever been LARPing? I think you'd be good at that.
I've never LARPed in my life.
Oh, you should. That would be hilarious.
Have you ever LARPed?
No, but I think it would be funny just
I mean, you guys totally have LARPed. What you can't see off screen
is the big fucking styrofoam axe over there on
is
the
about
wall.
£50,000 worth of Warhammer gear.
I wish we had £50,000. Holy shit! Not even if we pulled everyone in this gym. No way. I mean, we would definitely blow it on Warhammer.
I mean,
so massive fucking nerds.
£50,000 worth of Warhammer gear was obviously
About two things.
I don't know. What's
Hyperbole.
Inflated?
hyperbole? It was
hyperbole.
obviously hyperbole.
I heard that's a steroid.
Is it?
Hyperbole. Yeah.
It's a brain steroid. Gets you banned.
We also have a foam axe on the wall, which would be closer to LARPing
Yeah,
than
we can't
Warhammer.
really see that though.
That's fair enough. You can't see the fucking Warhammer's behind the camera.
I mean,
Regardless,
that's why I said it was off camera.
well, we're massive nerds. I think everyone knows that.
But the viewers might not.
I've literally got a fucking comic book
Viewers?
I've got a
Plural!
Obviously, there's going to be more than one viewing.
I've got a comic book character tattooed on my arm. I'm obviously a fucking massive nerd. And everyone's
I mean,
like,
you're
oh,
obviously massive.
nice Thor tattoo. I'm like, motherfucker, it's not Thor. It's Beta Ray Bill, you basic bitch.
That went straight over my head.
Do you know who Thor
That's
is?
because
I know
you're,
who Thor
that's 'cause
is.
you're not a nerd. It's
I
super,
mean,
You're not.
it's super hipster. You probably haven't heard of it, bro. I go to this comic book store. It's brand new. You maybe haven't heard
I
of
played
it.
StarCraft. I think that kind of makes me a little.
Yeah.
Must
In the
construct
bracket.
additional.
I mean,
bracket.
it sucked, but I played a lot of it.
No,
You're in the
Daddy,
bracket,
no.
though. You're better than me.
I think we should.
I
totally-
fucking sucked.
We should LAN party.
I'm-
Well, why are we
Oh
not?
my
Why are we
God.
not on Twitch?
What do you mean?
right
We
now?
should LAN party. We LAN party all the time.
IRL
Just not with
Twitch
you.
with Ice
Yeah,
Poseidon.
we're just saying, I could come and LAN party with you.
Twitch
Yeah,
does
right.
not need any more autists. That is confirmed.
Powerlifting is full of autists. I mean,
Both legit and not really legit.
like
Like
totally
diagnosed
is.
and undiagnosed, kind of like celiacs.
Everyone's on the spectrum. If you powerlift, you're on the spectrum.
By a definition, then everyone's on the spectrum.
What about?
Because it's the spectrum.
Well, who brought this guy?
I don't know.
You turned up here.
I was about to say.
I mean, well, it's my place now, so get out.
Get out the way, though!
Well, shit. I can't deal with that logic.
Then,
Is it done?
infallible.
That's it.
Oh, I guess I just...
We're done.
You go on the HRMC and then close the company.
Hostile. Not even hostile.
No, you
takeover.
hostile. That legit just said it. It's done.
Take
The
over.
only issue with that is getting in contact with HMRC in any fashion is far too much hassle.
way too much hassle.
It took us 6 months to file our accounts that said we owed them nothing.
Yeah, it was great fun. They make it super hard to pay you money, and then are super aggressive when they come after you for the money that you tried to pay them, and they made it impossible for you.
And then they just send you bills for stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally fine because I paid all my taxes, so it's fine.
100%.
Thanks.
I got billed for a company I didn't even own.
Yeah.
Great. They're like, you set up a partnership in 2015. I was like, no, I didn't. And they were like, you definitely did. It's called Athlete Training Systems. I was like, I think you'll find that's a limited company that we set up in 2016, and here's all our taxes.
LTD, baby.
Exactly, limited responsibility,
bitch.
That's another point. Like, imagine. I wonder. There's no actual way to check people's PT insurance. Talking about shit PTs and lizards and stuff. I actually don't know if anyone can third party check a PT's insurance. Is that not like a data protection violation right now? I know you can't ask for previous job history because people are like, they can confirm or deny that they work there, but they can't be like, nah, he's a massive bender, don't hire him. Not even a good bender either. Not like a bending unit. That would be good.
Just like an arsehole.
Yeah, just a total ring
piece. Total ring piece.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Total Recall, coming out 2018.
Starring
Total Ring Piece. Starring
Eric Littlebridge.
Eric Littlebridge on Mars.
In
that original scene where his head explodes.
Louie Dynamic Effort Simmons.
In the scene in Total Recall where his head explodes, that's just how Littlebridge looks normally. Like, he's that red. He's just that pink, like, genuinely, all the time.
The dude lives in the stomach's Louie.
Yeah. Needs more gear. We need to go find meat so we can get white lights at. Let's go, lads.
How dare you red light my meters?
Yeah.
My meters? My lifters, oh my god.
I'll handle the judges. It's like, oh, will you now?
Will you now?
I mean, it's your pal. It's like literally Dave Hoff in a t-shirt. It's just him sat on a chair with the bag under his shirt. He's not even being.
Dude, this is the white button. He's not even white. He's not even walked it out yet, Dave. Fuck off. Good lift.
There's actually only white lights on there.
It's just one button.
There's 5 buttons.
It's actually just a switch they turn on at the start of the meet.
Just to turn it on, just keeps them all white.
Literally just a light switch.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I totally respect multiplier lifting.
Yeah, it's 100%.
So much weight in the bar.
Oh, I bet you could knee bend 1,000 pounds. I don't think he could squat 1,000 pounds.
He didn't just squat.
He literally didn't, by the definition. How about you shut your face?
I fell with 1,080 pounds
can't judge that
on
from the
my
front.
back. And I stood up on my 2 feet and walked away like a man. That's what a man does.
A man that can't reproduce naturally. That's so much test.
A man who's
My only genetic thing to do in the human race has been turned off by all of my steroids.
a man who's already reproduced, so it doesn't matter.
Has he? Has he had kids?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they super jacked?
Not yet.
Oh god. I'd hate to be that. Fuck.
No, they're already on the train.
Imagine if you were Louie Simmons' kids and you went to the IPF.
No, that wasn't Louie.
Oh. Who were you being?
That was Mark.
Oh, fair enough.
Marc Keys.
From that's like
Marc Keys.
No, Mark Bell. That's like the best ever powerlifting video ever.
What the?
It's called Powerlifting the Mentality. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, is that
it's
the
just
one
Mark Bell with the
go-
fuck your elbow speech on it, and
Oh yeah.
but it's like to the metal. It's just
That's got Captain Kirk chucking plates at people.
yeah.
isn't it?
I've listened to like in morning workouts up and just start
Morning
headbutting
workouts
the
or
walls.
morning warm up?
Warming up, not during the
Like
workout.
feeding the ducks.
No, like working out.
Oh right.
That's working out.
Yeah.
So that's
Distributing
wrong
some
hand.
free literature.
Yeah.
Writing an ebook.
Yeah. I'm just writing an article right now.
Oh, just do 10 by 2 this week.
Pop up.
Did you see Frankie Boyle immediately jumped on Apple being like, you should 100% set your facial recognition to your cum face, so if your phone gets nicked, they have to give you a hand job first. Sound logic, 100% agree. I mean, I don't have an iPhone, but I might buy one now.
If you get £1,000, then
Nah,
you don't need.
I don't have £1,000, please.
Please. So, client comes to you with unrealistic expectations. How do you handle it?
Of like me being a good coach, that's
Tell
an
them they're
incredibly unrealistic expectation.
You're wrong, bitch.
So you're wrong. Tough
You're
shit.
wrong. You can't do that. No one can do that.
I mean,
never do
actually giving them a sound actually giving them a sound logical reason for why their expectations might be unrealistic, depending to how much work they might put in, might be the actual answer. But let's not fucking even go there. That's way too much.
What's an unrealistic expectation in your opinion? Here's some interesting ones. Right, start off with strength. What's an unrealistic strength gain expectation?
It depends. I think it definitely goes there has to be some context. So like
Right, let's give context.
newbie
In 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
What's
Newbie gains could be ridiculous. Like, they could literally, depending on where they start, like, if they've never picked up a weight before, they could be one of those freaks that come in and they're just, like, deadlift up to 200, and they're just like, when's this getting heavy? And you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Whenever you think it is, I guess. I don't know, you're a fucking animal.
Do you want to hear the program that Ali used to deadlift 230 kilos?
Yeah.
So, we'll eventually we'll have Ali on the podcast, but you'll hear this. Ali's got like 5 stories. This is one of the 5, so I won't use the rest of them. But when he started lifting weights and training in Craig Lockhart, he used to go on a treadmill. He'd run for 5. So he'd load up the weight. So say it was 180 kilos he started on. He'd load up 180 kilos in the bar. He'd run on the treadmill for 10 minutes, walk over, pick up the weight, and that was the session. He did that to get up to 230 kilos, and then he tore his hamstring up to 240.
Funny that.
Then he joined the University of Edinburgh Powerlifting Club, and they showed him how to warm up, and then he didn't get injured anymore. But yeah, that's how he did it to 230.
I mean,
freak.
That's pretty mental. Just doing singles, just banging singles.
I think the first workout he did was 180. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Took me so long to get.
I think my first deadlift might have been 1. Oh, there's a good question. What was your first deadlift? What was your first?
Oh, I know. We have video evidence.
Oh yeah, I've got a video now.
But your first ever time pressing a bar was it?
First time pressing a bar?
No.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Don't want that story.
Deadlift.
Deadlift.
The most primal and poorly executed of all of us.
Or it was poorly executed, I'll give you that.
There's only bad technique.
I've got some deadlift videos that make you scream.
The earliest memory I have is 120 for reps, but that was not the first time.
How many reps?
Oh,
it was like 4 or 5.
I remember. I've got the videos. It's Fishing Pole City, if I remember correctly. It's back before.
You can. I'll send you the link. You can edit over this bit, but it is. I was also like 70 kilos.
Oh yeah, skinny Soulsby. Holy shit, yeah.
You were 70 kilos.
Yeah.
What height were you?
This height.
The same height.
What age were you? What age were you right then?
Yeah, when did we start lifting? Like 18, 17? Because you're a year
18.
below me at school, so you're like a year younger than me.
What age are you guys?
42.
No, legit.
Oh, 31, sorry. I oversell it.
Oh, 31?
No. I'm fucking 26.
We're 26.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, you're the only one that looks 50 and actually is 30.
Motherfucker,
you look 30.
31.
Such a good movie.
And a half.
Bad Boys 2.
More than a half.
You ain't seen Bad Boys 2.
So what, 120 then for reps? What, like first time you touched the bar a minute? And what?
I don't think I actually have video. I actually have YouTube evidence of me deadlifting AA, albeit like not shitly, as in like it wasn't awful, but I was just like
mine was
legitimately difficult as AA because I literally started.
I was probably about that.
I left school at like 8 stone, which is fucking nothing. Like absolutely beat child.
There's 8 on it, so it's not.
Huh?
Even 80 kilos is not a lot. So 8
oh yeah, but I'm like, I literally was. My athletic potential started at absolute Kelvin. It was like literally 0 Kelvin, and then worked up towards 0 degrees C, where everyone else starts.
Christ. Oh my god, this might be the nerdiest fitness podcast.
Well, you're hanging out with us, so.
I mean, I'm here. Like, I got the reference.
Yeah,
so,
my athletic potential started in like the group that you have in
50
like,
kilos.
You were 50 kegs.
Yeah, dude, I've got photos of me from when I was back in school. I was like, because I played hockey. I didn't like 5 nothing.
What's 5 nothing?
5'4". 5'5". Yeah.
Why are you? You're higher tall man.
6-ish, 6'1".
I can fold my legs. I can fold my legs on an economy flight seat.
Yeah, I don't really like pay attention.
Still now, I can like.
I mean, we're not manless, so we don't really care about.
Yeah, exactly. You only care about your height if you're short.
Yeah, if you're under 5'10", you're manlet.
Well then, grats. Chief Manlet.
You're not Chief Manlet. You're nearly kill yourself.
I'd rather be mayor of Hobbertown than a second-class citizen of Fallsville.
Sub 5'2's kill yourself.
Yeah.
You just wait.
Yeah, my athletic potential started in, you know those groups in rugby when you were in school, and it's like best people, meh people, and then like the complete idiots that couldn't catch a ball. I was started in that bottom group.
That's why you played American football.
I never played.
He never.
Oh, you never played?
No, he needs to turn up and take some. He'd be like a tight end. I mean, you did turn up to the Aberdeen Rookie Day and played in your bare feet. That was fun.
Yeah, I turned up to the Aberdeen Rookie Day just to be like, because it was when I was still doing sports science. I was like, see if I can do some coaching free or just get some experience in that. And the direct quote from the head coach was like, "Oh, we're not a team that needs that right now." I was like,
we don't
"Catch you later, then, dude!
Just bring it to me easy, coach. Give it to me easy."
We don't actually need the base level of anything to do
exactly.
anything in sport.
It's literally the most fundamental thing you could do is like lift.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it's literally at the top end. Like everyone can learn football. Apparently, maybe not everyone. Just the majority of players can learn football. And then after that, it's essentially athleticism dividing. Everyone knows, like, everyone can do outside zone eventually. Yeah. Like, we're not talking football because it's unfair.
Yeah, so then I just thought I was there anyway. I was there at rookie tryout, so I just didn't have any like proper running stuff, so I just had shorts, t-shirts, and bare feet, and I was the best receiver there. Nice. But like maybe one dude.
Again, you literally the hardest receive. The hardest part. The hardest part.
You're a taker, not a giver.
Is the clench.
Oh, I do everything.
Do a lot.
Do all.
It's actually wearing the helmet. Funnily enough, that we're talking on the topic of receiving, because it cuts off your peripheral vision. It's that large.
That's a big warhead.
Yeah. But it is trying to fucking catch shit where you can't see, like, that's like your vision. Difficult. Can't do it. I played O-line. I was like the tiniest person on the O-line just because I had absolutely no catch ability at all. And I couldn't run.
I feel like no one cares.
No one does care, I don't think.
I mean, really? Probably a lot of Americans care. I'm not going to be watching this. So
I know. There's a great depiction in American football that all Americans can play American football, and it couldn't be further from the truth. Like 90% of all American football is fucking dumb. See any Hard Knocks coaching seminar. Not even American football coaching, the strength training for some of the athletes in American football is fantastic. Literally, fucking...
You guys ever seen the... You talk and then I'll talk about it.
Our number one Major League Baseball draft, 2016, did CrossFit. Literally, all his workouts were CrossFit, including snatching. This is for like someone who needs to maintain like a 90-odd mile-an-hour fastball, like a 90-mile-an-hour pitching speed. Overhead throwing athlete... has like external rotation fucking adaptation. That means he can like lie his external rotator, like he can externally rotate like flat on a table, and his internal is like that. But he can go like a mile that way. He's literally got adaptations for throwing, and they were like, yeah, bro, snatch for reps every minute on the minute, one of the day. Let's go. E-mom, son. And he literally still made MLB, and you're like, freak. Imagine if he actually had a good coach.
That's like definitely a case of made it in spite of.
Yeah, that's the in spite of, not because of coaching. That's the like Troy Polamalu level coaching. Oh my god, have you seen that? No. There's some he literally, no joke, is like in a pool, upside down, doing some dynamic calf raises on a fucking foam block or some shit.
Oh shit!
Kid you not.
This is
the dude who had the kid.
Speed dude or
the guy who had the kid that he like tried to like jam into football and was like an overbearing parent, and his kid told him to fuck off and went and became a drug addict. He's gonna be the number one QB next Tom Brady. He's my kid. I know tons about foosball. And then
the only video that I put on YouTube has got a lot of hate. Was that I basically read through his website and just laughed the whole time.
Agility foot ladders, 100% speed drip. Please, no. I still maintain. Like,
who is that status from? Was like as soon as your strength coach,
Pat Caruso.
He hates those things. The dude I interned with at DeFranco's, he put out status like if your strength and conditioning coach pulls out a speed ladder for speed work, just fucking instantly.
It's literally.
I was like, yes.
Leave. Instantly
What part of speed is this? Oh, it's your speed of putting your foot in and out of the water.
Competitive river dance is a thing.
like, how is that speed?
You know what it's for?
How is that speed?
That Instagram fame.
Instagram.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the Insta like's different.
I mean, I'm quite.
It's a totally different ballgame.
If you did it for the gram fam, that's completely different.
Funnily enough, I actually herniated a disc doing a speed ladder. No joke. Literally, my first L3. That first L3 one.
My feeling is the first one.
Yeah, that L3 herniation happened mainly because somebody we decided to incompensate push pull, which on the O line is like essentially. Rather than just getting shoved, sometimes defenders will pull you, and you have to be able to move your feet and like reposition to not get pulled down.
So you move your feet like this?
Yeah, you do loads of tapping stuff. Obviously. Nothing to do with speed ladder, but the push pull aspect was happening. So we were doing speed ladder with someone like shadowing, essentially like jacking you back and forward, and funnily enough, trying to like rapidly twist someone when they're like going like that, essentially ping my disc, and I was like, dead. So dead.
What's wrong? Can't feel my dick!
Had to get taken home in somebody else's flatbed, dumped at my house.
Yeah, that was pretty rad.
Oh god, had to like finger crawl my way to the bathroom. Gross. Severe back pain. Feels bad out of 10.
Feels bad, man.
But yeah, fucking the speed ladder thing is fantastic. I love it. I maintain the best agility drill local to Edinburgh would be essentially getting some fuckers on the West End between like Castle and Frederick or whatever, like two like insert streets, and having them run full speed sprints just straight out whilst dodging pedestrian traffic. That's like the legitimate closest to sport, like incoming information, like process information, turn and stuff. It's about as
not
legit
very
as it
specific
gets.
to football though.
Oh, not specific to football, but it's about better than speed ladders.
Big banner as well. You'd get.
Yeah. Why would we do this, Coach? Banner.
Just taking out some old lady with her shopping.
Yeah.
Just like a line of guys.
You're like one hit,
helmets and pads.
One hit,
just like lining
one
up.
hit stick per shot.
Yeah, you're like one hit.
One hit.
You gotta make it count.
Yeah, you can't stiff arm 2 people per shuttle. Only one. Fuck me, that would be so specific.
Oh. We're like the Joe Rogan of powerlifting,
except
fat
shit.
and
We
not
start.
sexy.
We started at Joe Rogan. That's where our success is starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting at Joe Rogan.
I mean, obviously we need to
Good
work up.
from
We
there.
have to work up to Tim Ferriss.
One of
so we gotta
us.
start
One
Joe
of
Rogan.
us. I mean, you do only work 4 hours a week, so that's accurate.
I mean, you've cut that down.
Do you drink butter coffee? Is that a thing?
No.
Have you ever tried that?
Yes.
It's pretty good.
It's terrible.
I think it's pretty good.
Right.
Depends on what butter you use. You need to use that good old NI fucking Kerrygold stuff. Like
Yeah.
straight out the homeland.
Yeah. I was using a Lurpak like a fool.
Big sick bitch. Yeah, I mean, one of us is going to have to get a samurai tattoo if this is going to be the Joe Rogan experience.
No, because we're starting at Joe Rogan.
This is not the Joe Rogan experience. We're starting at Joe Rogan.
Oh, right.
I mean, obviously,
I'm just
Joe Rogan, if you're watching,
plummeting down.
available. Just saying.
Just saying.
There is space for an honoured banner behind us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's a space for an honoured tattoo right in my forearm.
Yeah. I'll sell out for 1% of your profits.
Yeah, I'll sell it for 10 quid.
Does he know what 10 quid is though?
That's
That's
because Mark is a flat earth.
10 quid's another one of these, baby. Fact, it's not.
Really?
This was 15 of your earth pounds.
Jesus Christ.
15 quid for that.
Yeah, buddy.
How many schmeckles?
I mean, it's good at tasting.
No one knows what a speckle is.
I mean, 25
About,
schmeckles.
about 45
25
schmeckles.
speckles, bought these boobs.
Yeah, about these boobies.
Oh, wow.
So therefore,
I'm an international booby trader.
I
I'll
mean,
give you
if
25
we work
speckles.
for that, yeah, if we work from 25 schmeckles for fake tits, we can work out how much beer is, really. I mean, we're not gonna, but that's...
I mean,
Good.
so what? So like 5... What's much for a...
Who the fuck was I looking at that I was like,
Breast
some
augmentation.
nerd's gonna ruin
Four
this?
huh?
Oh,
What?
was it? I saw...
You getting a breast augmentation?
Yeah. Oh no, I was trying to tell
I
the
don't need
difference
it.
between pec doms and gyno, and I was just like, I don't know anymore. I actually had breast cancer. That's actually really bad.
Cutting that out.
Huh?
Cutting that out.
Yeah. No nips anymore. Just a flat chest.
Basically, I'm editing that. I'm just gonna cut out all the bad jokes. It's like fucking 3 minutes long. It just Soulsby looking at the screen.
That's it. That's all the podcast.
Yeah, so I say, cut out all the bad jokes. That's all content. You
Yeah,
may as well
all
stop
content.
now.
That's like the intro, and then like bye.
Not even. Just bye.
That's a Nas reference. That's solid. We can keep that. That's canon.
Oh, nice.
When rap was actually good.
That's really good. Back in the day when I was younger in 2000.
Let's calm down. You started with 2000.
The nutties.
Let's roll that back.
The nutties.
1990.
Nah, man, I was 15 in 2000.
Yeah,
That's young, I think. Is that young?
Yeah.
you're a 90s.
That's
kid.
like young, because that's underage.
I remember hearing one of the guys that used to come here had a challenge on the doors of one of the clubs that he worked at of who loves orange soda, and if they were claiming to be 18 and didn't know, they were like, no, you're fucking not. Away you go. If no one knows that Gal loves orange soda, they're not fucking 18. Get out.
I mean, no,
Also,
everyone's
weird
making-
alternative hip-hop fact is nobody fucks with Eminem, apparently. Never realised that.
No one fucks with Eminem.
Yeah, everyone is like, don't touch Eminem. You'll get fucked up. Apparently his like super sick Detroit battle rap is like too hot to handle. Any idiot who comes, he'll like just go full blast. There'll be no shame. He'll literally talk everyone out of you. He'll just be like, but it's the fact that everyone like, even like guys that aren't. I mean, I can't remember if there was a big falling out between like the game and all that lot, but
There was some form of falling out in the game.
even the game
Oh,
is
like
like
DJ Cameron.
DJ Cameron. Is he even a real DJ? Does he know how decks work? I don't think I've ever seen him with headphones on. I've just seen him with his jewellery, doing his Dove cocoa butter on Snapchat. Gotta keep the people motivated. Dove cocoa butter makes you soft.
He is the fattest bastard I've ever seen. That
On a
goes
CrossFit
on. Well, but that also goes on about a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like the
You
fattest
can't play
bastard.
yourself. Gotta stay in shape. It's when he goes on Hot. Have you watched Hot Ones with
Swiss
him on
balls of shit, man.
it? Yeah, it is. Have you watched the Hot Ones episode with him on it?
Nah.
Yo, bro, is yours different than mine?
No. If you want to switch, we could switch.
I
But
want to switch.
all right. Hot
Switch my
ones
plate.
first. Hot ones
'Cause
first.
Something ain't right.
Okay.
No, I
There you go.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you something right now for all my fans. I promise you, if I stop, doesn't mean I gave up.
Yes, it does. By definition.
I'm gonna teach you something today.
Okay.
We can't play ourselves. We can't play our health. we can't hurt ourselves. See, that's the key. Now, there's people that will do dumb shit, fuck around, hurt themselves trying to get to the what you call a victory. This shit ain't no victory to me, my brother. This shit ain't doing nothing but me but causing problems to me. I ain't gonna say it stopped yet, but right now, it's getting close. And I'm
so Hot Ones is a fucking amazing show. It's gaining so much traction on YouTube and I love it. So
watch it.
Yeah, the dude's watching it. But DJ Khaled comes on, and the first sauce is fucking sriracha. Like the caption.
Explain, because you guys gave me this story last week, guys. You're like, but they don't understand the fuck.
Right. So Hot Ones is this.
What's sriracha? What's sriracha sauce?
Sriracha's just this like
tomato sauce.
It's kind of like slightly spicy tomato sauce that's kind of culty in America.
Like
you see it over here.
You say slightly spicy. It's like
it's effectively like a bit gloopier Tabasco. Like maybe
maybe not even.
And it's the first one of this ladder. Like, it's not even triple. I think it's like triple digit Scovilles. And Scovilles goes up to like the millions. In terms of like hotness of
pepper
or whatever. Based off a jalapeno. It's way less than a jalapeno.
Well, much of a jalapeno?
I don't know off the top of my head. Like maybe a couple.
So you guys know nothing?
Well, you obviously don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not claiming to know anything.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember the numbers. But anyway.
I'm the one trying to find out.
So DJ Khaled comes on and is wearing.
And another one. And another one.
Well, no, because that would mean he actually got anyway. He literally eats the sriracha and is like, ooh, damn. Oh. and the ghost is sitting there, obviously not going to be like, oh shit, he's going to die. Like, so you alright there, Khaled?
A jalapeno is 2,500 to 5,000
Scoville. Sriracha's like 1,000 Scovilles or some shit. It's barely spicy. It's tasty.
Google it, bitch.
Fuck, Google it
faster.
It's tasty. Like, it's not bad.
I mean, this is how low it is. It does not come up as the first.
It doesn't have to. not even tilting the thing. But anyway, so DJ Khaled hits that, and it hits like they ascend fairly gradually up until like the last three, which goes like up to Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage, which is like 1 million and a bit Scovilles or something, and they put actual sauce on it, whereas the normal chicken wings are just kind of like tossed in the sauce.
Yeah.
So Khaled gets to like 3 out of 10. And it's like, nah, man, it can't. It's like, but I want my fans to know I did not give up. I didn't give up. And he's like, well, actually, you did. You kind of really did give up. Like, that's what you're doing right now. He's like tanning, like, pints of milk, dying. And he's like, but I want my fans to know I didn't give up. It's like, no, I'm not giving up. You just can't play yourself. It's like, you can't go through life and play yourself. He's like, but you kind of did give up, though. Like, you're giving up right now and leaving.
The best thing is how the host just goes fucking hand being like, no, you're quitting.
Yeah, it's
you're
like
literally not doing
You're literally giving up.
Right now. Literally, the definition of quitting is
what you're doing
right now, baby.
Oh, it's so funny. There's some really good ones. Who's been the best? Ja Rule was fucking solid. He literally like stone-faced it all. Like, he had some sunglasses on and literally like fucking slathers every wing in the sauce. Rather than just having it like tossed in it, he fucking pours the sauce on and eats it like deadpan. Don't give a fuck. It's a gangster. Even the Mega Death Sauce. And then the Mega Death Sauce one, the best one's after when he's doing, because the thing is, if they do all 10, they get a plug, which they get anyway. There's not actually a competition, but like, but it's just when he's at the end being like, I mean, they hit me a little bit. It's quite hot. It's him trying to do his plug, but he's trying to save face. It's just so great.
Eddie Huang's the best one.
Eddie Huang does a cooking
dick.
show on Vice that's great. The Human Panda, Eddie Huang, does a Vice World cooking show. So like, have you heard of Action Bronson? The guy who he's a rapper. He's like used to be a chef turned rapper / absolute weed wagon. Literally smokes weed all day, every day. But him, Anthony Bourdain, and Eddie Huang, great cooking shows. Regardless.
Blair's Mega Death Sauce is 550,000 Scoville.
That's so gross. That's like
a jalapeno, a jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Oh, that's in Subway.
Alright, please hold the jalapeno.
No. In Subway, at the Fort Kinnaird Subway, like, before I went to football practice, because it used to be up at Jack Kane, a.k.a. Colditz, some fucking absolute weapon behind me, or in front of me in the queue, was like, can I get some jalapeno?
Hey, Paul!
Fucking some
jalapenos.
Get some jalapenos, Paul!
So a jalapeno is 5,000 and Blair's fucking Mega Death Sauce is 550,000.
That's rowdy as fuck.
550,000.
But yeah, Eddie Huang has a cooking show, which for one is fucking hilarious. If you like hip hop references and memes, 100% go watch it. Called Wang's World.
Like memes, like
it used to be called Fresh Off the Boat, but they had to change it because there's actually a restaurant opened up nearby called Fresh Off the Boat. Anyway, he went on this Hot Wings challenge thing and immediately went renegade and dived in at the end. So he started with Blair's Megadeth sauce, essentially fucking played himself. So he then tried to rush it. He was like, you can see the show edits in a way where like
it's
the
like,
Inception,
oh shit.
Yeah, the Inception bong kind of happens when you see them get the spice hit. So they'll be like talking and like have to do like, and it like turns red and it's just like. So he hits it, immediately regrets it's in, and he tries to like rush the second last one and work his way down, but then has to run to the bathroom. Then immediately is like, I'm dying, goes to touches his dick with the Megadeth sauce on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, terribly rookie move. Comes out, tries to like neck tons of milk, realizes then takes the milk away and like dips himself in the milk in the bathroom. You're like, oh dear. It just goes, and then from then he just gives up and just sits and answers the question. So he's just so fucked. He has to take like 3 shits in like 10 minutes. It's disgusting. Jizza from the Woo.
They're all pretty good.
Wu-Tang.
He was pretty good. Who else was pretty good? That was pretty raj. Ruxin from the League has been on it. He's pretty funny. Forever Unclean.
Yeah, Joey Coco Diaz.
Oh, Coco Diaz. Yeah, Joey Diaz is great.
Yeah, you talk about Joey Diaz.
I don't need to go do cardio, motherfucker. I'm sweating. He's just absolutely drenched in fat man sweat. Just from eating spicy wings. It's great. I love listening to Joey Diaz talk about his carb allowance and how he spends it on wheat brownies. It's like the best thing ever. That's a point. How much active wheat is in micronutrients? Does MyFitnessPal track that?
Maybe.
That would be so sick. We need to come up. That's another idea. We need to come up with like.
You could come up with one called Dank Pal.
Yeah, Dank Pal.
How many danks have you got today?
I still think
the longest 30 danks.
My backup plan is to go into like the meadows, set up like buy the gazebo off the council, set up a donut shop or just all around stoner food shop called 420 Glaze, and just sell stoner food in the middle of the meadows and be open until like 4 a.m.
I thought you were gonna go for glazed donuts, and we were going for 420 Glaze.
Oh, they'll sell anything like Dorito sandwiches, whatever you eat when you're totally baked, like all that nonsense
Anything.
shit. Yeah,
Everything.
Cheetos, Mountain Dew. Peyton Manning, before Colorado legalized weed in America, bought up a shit ton of Papa John's franchises. Literally bought up like 10 or so pizza places, like franchises.
Loads.
Yeah, he bought up a ton, and then they obviously legalized, so he's like raking cash in. It's all the baked people who are like, Papa John's, oh yeah, Peyton Manning wouldn't lie to me. Just like, pizza. They do some great. There's this thing they used to do with him and his brother Eli, who's on the New York Giants, who was arguably a way shitter quarterback, but actually won way more Super Bowls because Peyton has neck aids.
They have the same now, don't they?
Do they?
2.
I thought Peyton only had like. I thought that Eli had like 3 or 4. Does he know? Because he beat the Pats in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, twice, and that's his 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
God damn, man, we're so.
I think
bad.
American football is going to be a thing on the podcast, by the way. Kid.
Sorry, it's just a byproduct.
Tough
of
shit.
Us. Yeah, we
Just
like,
get over it.
We like American football. We're not going to talk
I'm
about that
totally
much.
over it. It's fine.
But they just used to
Maybe
do,
we'll talk
they used
about
to
it
do
like
these
2
little
times
skits for
later.
NFL where it would be him and his brother like doing dumb shit.
Yeah, he's got 2.
One of which was like a buddy cop skit where they had porn stashes and instead of guns they had footballs. They would just like sling at people. It's like the weirdest shit ever. It was so good though. Slinging footballs at people trying to run away.
Okay, so I think that's going to conclude the first ever.
Oh god,
Farce.
such a
Farce
sick
on Muscle Madness.
A farce is a good word for.
I think it's the first episode.
Yeah.
Just
first
put it
farce.
down.
Is everyone from like Madness the band still alive? Kind of like the house in the middle of the street. Are they all
I
still
think
alive?
so, yeah.
Oh shit, they're off copyright. We can't use their songs. That would have
I
been
don't
good.
think we could use any other songs at all.
I also thought of Madness by Anthrax, like Madhouse. That would be a good one.
Yeah, I just wouldn't use copyrighted music. It's probably not a good idea.
Oh, so boring.
I don't know. Well, we don't need music. Just play it, man.
Such a
It's all good.
beta cuck move.
Big
Wesley
flags.
Snipes didn't pay taxes. Look how that turned out.
Yeah,
Yeah, jail. Prison.
I love how they put that in the newest Expendables movie, where they rescue him from a prison train. They're like, "Why are you in?" It's like tax evasion.
Fucking brilliant.
I love Wesley
Absolutely
Snipes.
brilliant.
We out. Bye.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, I can't drop the mic because it's all the way over there, and it's your mic.
Don't.
It's a nice mic. You
Can
don't
I,
want
like,
to.
peacefully-
Drop that.
peacefully lay it to
I will
rest.
definitely drop you.
I mean, there's a Scottish powerlifting mic somewhere.
Huh?
That's also an expensive mic, though.
Nah, don't use their kit. That's rude. But yeah, I mean, just peace. We out. Done. End it. Edit it. I don't have a pre-prep
How
outro like
you-
my intro.
how-
That was one take, FYI.
How
Fucking doing it live.
podcastal or how many times a month are we gonna be?
How
podcast.
occasional.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose if we actually get any traction, we could just bang. We could literally block like a day and bang out a rake, and just do a whole day of it if we can last that
I was
long.
thinking like by curious, bi-monthly.
By curious. You need your accountability buddy. I'm not gay, I'm just bi-curious. It's like, I'm your accountability buddy. You can't go kill it yourself.
See, every 2 weeks.
Fucking forgot about that.
It's like logistically once every 2 weeks. So good.
Do we need our 2 weeks notice? Is that the thing?
No, it's just like to get
Jackson time.
Actual people in.
next people in, and
Oh yeah.
So it's
yeah.
not just us
yeah,
boring
2
people.
weeks. 2 weeks would probably be cool.
I think it's good because like, it's got to. You imagine doing this like 5 times a day. That's effort.
It's more.
And
just
we'd
how
actually
long
have to be
it's
speaking about a topic for that to happen. It's like
Yeah.
a conversational podcast.
Yeah, maybe not
that.
then. Yeah, especially if we're just going to get guests in and make it like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know how long we've been going for.
I reckon just let it go. Like just let it go.
Yeah, fair enough.
2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours.
Cool.
2 hours.
Right, we done? Because I'm going to go train.
Yeah.
Go train hard.
Shall we give a sign out then?
A sound out.
Like a sign off.
Fuck lizards.
I don't have a pen.
That's like. Thanks for watching the first ever House of Muscle Madness podcast. We're going to try and get this out once every 2 weeks. And we're going to hopefully have guests on, so we'll check you in 2 weeks' time.
New videos!
Sometimes! Whenever the fuck it happens!
Yeah.
If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to whatever medium we're on. Please sign up to our Patreon, which is not going to happen. Give me money, bitch. Buy whatever t-shirts
We
don't
are
happen.
100% open to sugar daddies and or mothers.
Money,
Please
I like money.
go
Give
for
me
it.
Steak.
Steak, bitch.
Steak is
If
good.
you have any beer recommendations, I'll be more than happy to
Oh
try
yeah,
them.
beer recommendations are actually good.
Big beer podcast could be a thing, so I'm just going to do a big beer every podcast because I'm
Because
alcoholic.
Big Bear is just the wrong niche.
Big Bear likes the big beers.
Bear likes that.
Yeah, thanks very much for listening.